been asking guests recently if there was just one single thing a sales rep could do or start doing that would have a dramatic impact on their business, what would that one thing be right now?
Can I mention two?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. The first one is stop comparing yourself to the top of the leaderboard. And the reason we do that is because people say, well, the top of the leaderboard is the creme de la creme. However, when you compare yourself to the person at the top of the leaderboard, you're only getting marginally better than what they were able to accomplish. What if you set your goal at what you can accomplish? You would blow the leaderboard out of the water. You can set the gold standard rather than trying to compete or compare yourself with someone else's definition of the gold standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
The second thing would be, instead of looking at your annual revenue goal or your quarterly revenue goal, reverse engineer it to the tiniest little component. I often coach women in sales and they say, well, my annual goal is $1.5 million. Okay, well, that can seem kind of daunting. How many calls does it take on a day-to-day basis to achieve that? So you take your goal and you break it down into bite-sized, manageable chunks. If I know that I have to set 5 appointments a day because 3 will reschedule, 1 will cancel, and 1 will hold, and know my numbers, I can manage 5 appointments a day. If I do my 5 appointments a day, I don't have to worry about the 1.5. I can worry about the 5 appointments a day. How many calls does it take to get 5 appointments a day? How many emails? How many of this? How many of that? Know your numbers. I should be able to call you at 3:00 in the morning and say, Chris, what are your numbers? And you would say 5 appointments a day, 20 phone calls, 3 LinkedIn outreaches, whatever. Know your numbers.
I love it. Well, and also what you're saying there is focus on what you can control. You can't control 1.5 million.
Nope.
That was just arbitrarily given to you, but you can control the activities that'll produce it.
That's the only thing you can control. You can control the controllables. Everything else will fall into place.